Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So right now, Devin Haney has a lot of momentum. He just sold out another arena, the Golden State Warriors Arena, the Chase Center out there in Oakland, California, or San Francisco, if you will. And he's going to be fighting one of the most dangerous champions in the division, Regis Prograis, this Saturday. Devin and Regis, and of course Regis' team and Devin's team, they've been doing a great job promoting this fight. But it was something that Regis Prograis said that really stood out. Not to what he said to Devin Haney, but what he said to a reporter, and he said it to his face. He called Elie Seckbach a Devin Haney hater. But this goes way deeper than just calling anybody a hater, because you have to understand the situation. Regis is the one that's fighting against Devin Haney. This is supposed to be far more personal for Regis Prograis than anyone else. Regis is supposed to one that's supposed to really have animosity towards its opponent this Saturday, Devin Haney. But what's amazing is Regis is looking at Elie when he says this, and he's saying, I don't understand this. Once again, I'm the one fighting this guy, and I don't even have this type of hatred towards him. How is it you have this type of hatred towards this man that I don't even have for him? How can it be that personal? Especially when you're just a reporter, which means the answer is the only way it can be that personal is if it has nothing to do with boxing. So I'm going to play this clip of what Elie said to Regis Prograis. But what I want you to really pay attention to is how Regis Prograis reacts to what Elie Seckbach said.
Later, did you tell your sparring partners to hug you to death during sparring?
Now look at how Regis reacts.
Partners to hug you to death during sparring, just to prepare.
As if he dismisses what he says, and he basically saying, man, don't nobody want to hear that stupid shit.
Just to prepare.
Man, you the biggest Devin hater, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You hate that. I'm gonna up for you, but you be old Devin ass, I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
When the opponent.
Now you heard Regis say, you a hater, but I'm gonna do it for you, Elie. Like, I'm gonna beat him, I'm gonna do it for you. But what Regis and a lot of these black fighters fail to understand is Elie is not in his training camp rooting for him. He's not supporting him. He's rooting against Devin Haney. And if Regis was fighting against Ryan Garcia or he was fighting against Teofimo Lopez, then Elie would be rooting against Regis Prograis. Elie is only in Regis' camp to make money off of the Devin Haney fight without having to be in Devin Haney's face directly. He personally doesn't like Devin Haney, but he wants to make sure he makes money off of Devin Haney. And he's never been a fan of Regis Prograis. So if you listen to Elie Seckbach, he's saying that he personally does not like Devin Haney because he clinches and he has no power. He said that in a previous interview, how he has no power, etc., etc. So if that's his justification for why he does not like Devin Haney, how come he doesn't like Terrence Crawford either, when Terrence Crawford knocks out every single opponent he gets in the ring with? The way Elie talked about Devin Haney, you would think that he would just love fighters that get knockouts and have power. But Elie, he was dissing Terrence Crawford far worse than he was dissing Devin Haney. He even went so far as to taking his diss to Terrence Crawford on social media. I mean, beefing back and forth on social media is something you usually see with two fighters on the internet. So once again, Elie, he'll diss these black fighters and then still go to their events, stand right in front of that fighter, and still try to make money off of that fighter. Terrence Crawford, he just recently refused to do an interview because Elie Seckbach was in the scrum. He was in the room. So since Elie didn't leave or turn his camera off, Terrence Crawford, he decided to walk away from the interview.
Terrence, you want to get your hands on that trophy?
Oh, just come home with me. I already claimed it.
Hip Hop and Ball Toy Charity Drive, man. It's dope to see you pull up.
How excited are you to be here today?
I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun day. I'm just here to have a good time. That's all. You know what I mean? I got my little ones here. You know what I mean? We've been kicking it in LA for a couple of days now, and you know what I mean? We're enjoying ourselves and shit, man. Trying to have some fun.
There's some killers on the mat, so how proud of you seeing them do their thing and like seeing the sports energy pass on to your little guys. Them being killers on the wrestling mat.
I'm not saying nothing till he moves.
Elie, can you do your favorite scene?
And once again, that was Terrence Crawford demanding Elie Seckbach to be moved. Elie at one point was even banned from the Mayweather gym, and Floyd Mayweather had told him to his face, "You don't even like me," and called him a traitor. Just think about that for a second. How often do you hear a reporter tell someone straight to their face, "You don't like me"?
athletes. I've been to Israel. The kids over there love you. Brandon Rios never met you.
The trader.
U.S. Olympians want to come meet you. What's it like to be such an influential person at your prime?
I thought you didn't like me.
No, I like you.
Yeah, now you do.
The true definition of a culture vulture. He doesn't like these black fighters, but he's forced to go to their gyms, cover their events, so he can make money off of them. See, what was happening back then when Floyd Mayweather was on top is Elie, he would be obviously in LA in these gyms that were filled with racist boxing fans towards black fighters in general. And we know the black fighter who's always hated the most is the one that's considered the biggest threat, which obviously was Floyd Mayweather. So once again, Elie is hanging out with all these racist boxing fans every single day, saying the type of things that they say about Floyd Mayweather. But what Elie didn't realize at the time is, unlike those racist Mexican boxing fans that couldn't stand Floyd Mayweather, they weren't going to be doing interviews with Floyd. But Elie, he was going to have to go to events and he would have to confront Floyd eventually. He would have to go to press conferences. He would have to continue to make his money and try to do it without these black fighters realizing how he truly feels about them. Right now, Gervonta Tank Davis is the face of boxing, but Elie Seckbach, who does exclusive interviews with Gervonta, he refuses to call Gervonta the face of boxing, but he had no problem calling Canelo Alvarez the face of boxing before. Reporters like Elie Seckbach, he's been flying under the radar for quite some time, and this is what has made Elie so comfortable to diss these black fighters over the years, because he was noticing no one was paying attention. But black fighters are starting to pay attention now. And this is the reason why even someone like Regis Prograis is calling Elie Seckbach a hater, because Regis, he can see that this is more than just boxing, and he's paying attention to Elie's pattern. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
A lot of y'all over here looking sad. Elie, you looking like a retarded ass dude over there because you was going against me. You know what I mean? But all in all, you know, I get to say I told y'all, because I've been asking for these fights for years, and y'all been saying, oh, he's too small. He's going to get this. He's going to get broken. And each and every time that I step up, I proved y'all wrong. Each time. So, you know what I mean? Write some great stories about Terrence Crawford. Don't hate on him. Don't say nothing negative. Just give me my props.
Yep.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.